Welcome everybody to another episode here on Killum90's Gaming Channel. I'm your host, of course, Killum. And today we got another episode of Marvel Strike Force. What I'm going to do in this video is let y'all know about the two new characters they added recently, and we'll do a review on them real quick. So the two new characters they added was Mystique, which I'm almost getting her. So Mystique is a villain global mutant, part of the Brotherhood, and she's a controller. So when you get her, she's 2 stars, and then she has her natural abilities. So her first ability is a strike, which for the primary is attack primary target for 90% damage, 50% chance to bonus attack for 80% damage, and plus copy 1 positive effect applied to self. If Magneto is an ally, copy 3 positive effects. So to really utilize her, it's going to be a lot of, you need Magneto. But without Magneto, she's got some pretty cool abilities. And then when you all the way get it out to level 7, she'll have copy 2 effects. If Magneto is an ally, copy all effects. So this strike is a pretty good ability because, you know, you can copy like defense up and copy like offense up and all that stuff. So that's really going to be helpful. And then she's got another move called Infiltrate, which is pretty awesome, I think. So what this does is attack primary target for 90% damage, attack 1 additional target that does not have stealth for 80% damage, attack 3 additional targets that do not have stealth for 80 damage, plus clear stealth from each target. Now, when she's all the way, I have to say, when she's all the way maxed out to level 7, this right here ability is probably going to be up in like maybe 350 to 400 range damage. But yeah, so she'll be able to clear all of these stealth, which that's going to be useful, especially with all the raids that's out there with the with hand sentry, you know, doing the smoke bombs and stealthing everybody. And also true for when Black Widow, got my copy, goes into stealth mode. And Elektra goes in stealth mode, so that's going to be real useful. Alright, and then you got the other ability, which is called Shapeshifter. This is her maximum ability. So attack primary target for 70% of damage. Trick 1 random enemy to attack the primary target. The tricked enemy gains 80% damage for this attack. 30% chance to gain evade. So she has a chance to evade after she does this. So this trick is kind of like, you know, Loki's mind control, you know, where, you know, he'll mind control one and then attack. Well, this is actually a trick where she'll pose as that character and then they'll attack her. And then if you look at all the way, she's got 20%. At level 6, you're always a chance to gain evade. So the level 6 ability is awesome. So this is going to be very useful to try to keep her hidden, especially when you're doing raids and stuff. It's going to be real helpful. And then this is her passive ability. So on spawn, 30% chance to gain evade. So on spawn, she has a chance to gain evade. And you know, you get this ability increased each time. So level 2 is on spawn, 56% to gain evade. So this is another one of, you need Magneto to utilize this. Pretty good. So on Magneto's turn, prologue all positive effects on self and Magneto by a duration of 1 up to a maximum of 2 turns. So that's actually pretty good. So if they copy like say an defense up, well, if we have Magneto on there, it has a chance to prolong that defense up for another turn or 2. And then if you go to level 4, it has a chance to do up to 3 turns. So that's actually going to be good, especially if you copy like offense up. That's going to be real helpful because it just keeps pummeling them and damaging them. So that's actually going to be good. So then on level 5 is on spawn, always gain evade. So that evade is going to be awesome for her because then she'll always be in your pocket to do more damage to the other team. Certainly, this would be good in like blitzes and arenas. And I can see it being a useful tool in raids on some raids, but not all of them. But yeah, she's pretty tricked out. I have to say, she's awesome. Now, I don't have her just yet, but I only got 21 shards. I don't need that many shards to get her, and I've been farming that one thing over and over and over. So that is the review on Mystique, and now the review on... So now this is the other character they added, which is the review on Sabretooth. So pretty much this is like the review of the new mutants that they put in the game, which is actually pretty cool. So this is Sabretooth. So he's another villain, part of the Brotherhood clan. He's a brawler. So brawlers, you know, do some awesome damage, you know. Wolverine's a brawler, but he's a hero. So this is Sabretooth. He's gonna be pretty good at doing some maximum damage. So this is what he looks like. He looks pretty cool, I have to say. He's awesome. Now, only way to get him, I think, I'm going to find. Only way to get him is through the premium orbs. And there's a small chance. I think they increased the chance to like 2.47%. They also increased the chance to 2 other characters. I know one of them, Black Widow, to increase her chances of getting her too. But you have so many characters in that premium orb. It's like, okay, so, oops. So it's like, okay, so that's going to be a slow chance because just about every character that is, you know, in this game, I think is part of the premium orbs now, except for maybe a few. Sorry, I had to turn the sleep off on my computer. Anyway, so let's look at his abilities. So his first attack is Claw, Rank, or Rack, whatever. So it's a basic ability. So attack is when you unlock him and get this, attack primary target for 100% of damage. So he gets this does nothing but attack the enemy. So this does not give no debuffs or any bleeds or nothing like that. So basically you get 40% of damage all the way up to level 7. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 40 is 240 plus your 100% you get already. So the time you max this attack out, the attack damage is going to be 340%, which is insane just for a basic attack. I mean, that is pretty high. And his second ability is called Thrash. So attack primary target for 180% damage. If target has taunt, this ability deals an additional 30% piercing damage. Attack all adjacent targets for 100% of damage. This attack cannot be blocked. So this attack cannot be blocked, nor so this will be real helpful if you're going against tanks that block pretty frequently, like Captain America, Hand Sentry, people like that. And then if you go to abilities 2 and 3, you get 40% of damage increase. And then in level 4, you get 50 plus 10% of piercing if taunt. And then all the way up to level 7, you get 70% of damage, 20% of piercing, and 40% damage to secondary targets. So this ability is also going to be pretty much tricked out. So basically it just gives a 30% more damage if the target is taunting, which deals an extra additional damage. But it still doesn't give no debuff. So basically this character doesn't really give debuffs. He's pretty much, I'm going to hurt you and then try to kill you fast. So his third ability is called Blood Rush, which I think is a pretty cool name. So this is the only attack he has, which is his ultimate, that actually does a debuff and it applies a bleed. So basically, attack primary target for 170% of damage plus apply bleed. Chain to 2 to 3 targets for 140% damage plus apply bleed. Counterattack breaks this chain. Okay? So, of course, counterattacks break chains if it goes to one target to the next. But, here's the exception to the rule. If Magneto is an ally, this attack cannot be counterattack. So, this is another one where Magneto is going to be useful. So, if Magneto is on the floor or part of your team, this attack cannot be counterattack. So, basically, the counterattacks won't break the chain. And it will keep going and one. Now, I can see this ability being real useful with Venom. Because this ability, and if you go through here, level 6 applies bleed for 2 turns. So your level 6 ability has a chance to apply the bleed for 2 turns. That is essentially going to be useful in raids, and it's going to be used for all of it, for like blitzes, raids, and also arena battles. Especially the raids that has the bosses. Those are going to be real useful. And especially it's going to tear a tank up. I mean, this right here will just demolish a tank. So if you have this attack, you attack a target, and it has the bleed to a tank, and then I can see this character being real useful with Venom. Because Venom, then, if this character does the bleed, then Venom has corruption, and he can spread the bleed to all of the players. Especially if you get level 6 of that Blood Rush, where it's bleed for 2 turns. You got that much chance to basically kill the enemies faster. So, I mean, it's like going to be awesome to do. So, his final passive ability is a healing ability. So, basically, when you get him, when you get tier 4, so gain 5% damage per Brotherhood ally. So basically, if you have Brotherhood part of your team, they get more damage. And then level 2 is on turn heal for 5% of this character's max health. It's kind of like Wolverine. And then on turn heal for 10% of this character's max health. So it's automatic 15. And then level 4 is when this character drops below 50%. Gain death proof. That's going to be real useful. And then the last one is on turn heal for 15% of this character's max health. So all in all, 15% plus the two 15%. So all in all, when this character's maxed out, he'll have 30% chance to heal himself. So that is Sabretooth. So that is the two characters that they added recently. Not that long ago. I think about maybe 2-3 weeks ago. And as you can see here, I don't have all the characters yet, but I'm getting kind of close to unlocking just about all of them. The ones I do have, I got like 2 separate teams now. So I have Thanos again. This is my team setup right now. I'm at level 62, almost 63. Don't like much getting to 63. But I've been gaining a lot of stars with these characters. So this is actually a pretty good setup that I've got. So anyway, guys, so that's my thoughts on the 2 new characters that they added recently. Oh, and while I top it off, I'll give you this read from the developers a while back ago. There we go. Update coming soon. They don't tell you when the update is coming soon, but here is the news. A new Marvel Strike Force update is coming soon, including 3 new playable characters, new event campaign raid, and improved cheat detection. Which that's going to be awesome, because I don't like it when these people cheat, because I've been spending almost 3 months on this game just farming myself. I only spent maybe $120 altogether in the last 3 months on this game. That's it. And then save squads. That's going to be awesome. And more. So that's the new update. So they're going to have more characters come out. They don't tell us when the update's coming, but it is coming. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. But anyway, guys, if you like the review and if you like to see more Marvel Strike Force, please get a like to this video, subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber, and I'm going to have some more of these awesome episodes here on Killam90's gaming channel to keep up with all the content. This game is so addicting, and I'm about to... You can see how close I am to level 63, and this game is so awesome. But anyway, guys, as I will let y'all go, I hope y'all catch the video, and hope y'all catch the next one. Peace.